Oh. Oh, Kangafango. Oh, well, thanks for waking me up. Wakey wakey, yes. Right. So we're here. Christmas Day. That's strange. Users in chat doesn't show you as being here. Let me just reload the page quickly. Right. Nope, still doesn't show you as being here. Well, thank you for being here. So, it does for me. Interesting. So, let's see. Yeah, I know, it's bot. Let's see if this actually works. Does that work? Yes, it does. Great. Now it doesn't show me anymore. What have I stumbled upon? Well, you have stumbled upon a Christmas stream which really has barely any Christmas elements to it. I mean, you've got the lights, you've got the, well, dark pink shirt. A Christmas stream from Shadows. Hello, hi, hello, Slavic Eagle. So, yes, Ghostly Venture. Oh, hello, Anthony. Welcome. Hello, Shadows. I have the results if Santa Claus is real. Great. Could you hold those for just 1 or 2 minutes? I'd like to say something first. No, just hold those for 1 or 2 minutes. I'd like to say something first. So, originally, I wanted yesterday to have, with the stream, with the train simulator, I wanted to have a voice chat going, because it's nice to actually be able to talk with people you like, with your friends, which is rarer this year than it usually is. So I thought it would be nice to have that. However, the technical difficulties at the beginning at the beginning of the last stream, I completely forgot. I wanted to do that. So, yeah, and today isn't really a great time to do that either because, oh, and Brand just went live. Well, that's great. You can have a look at his stream as well if you want. So, yes, what I want to say. Today isn't great either because game development, it would be just so distracting. I wouldn't get anything done. However, we could do it next time, which is on Saturday, so tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll get to do that, but sadly not today. Right. Okay, that makes sense. So, right. He is. Right, now you can give it. You can give your solution to the issue. If you ever see this, hope you've had fun with your stream, Brand. Yeah. So, let's get going. Right. So, Santa Claus is not real. I had to confess. Yeah, I pretty much suspected. Right. So, last time we put in these gate spirits. So you can see them over here, just floating around. They're not supposed to be stacked like this. This is just because they've spawned in on top of each other. They should actually look more like this. So what you can see back there, just kind of glowing their way through the darkness. Just like that, you can see. Just this little gate spirit, helping the player find the gate. So, originally, I wanted to work on the item system so that, because at the moment, we have items, we've got the key and matchbox with matches inside of it, as you can see over here, but no way of getting more. And you need to get more to light more braziers to get to more levels. However, because of certain other things I had to do this week, I had no time to work on that at all. So I think today we'll work on some different bits. Probably mostly the environment. there is one thing which I'm not sure if I fixed yet, which is at the moment we've got 2 matchsticks remaining. Now if I light this one, see it's lit, I've got 1 matchstick remaining, but now can I press E on it again? Has that done anything? No, it hasn't, so I've already fixed that. Good. So what we'll probably be working on is either the trees or some other bits of the environment. So let me just read chat. Oh, how very unexpected. Lovely nightlights, desktop. Not sure what you mean. There's not really anything different, is there? Is there anything different? Not sure what you mean. Who is Probot? Did someone add him to the Discord server of mine? Should I ban him? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I have no idea what that is at all. Yeesh, very lovely. I've never heard of such an entity. Guys, could you put a bauble on a stream? Could you put a bauble on a stream? What do you mean? I'm going to watch Brand play his new game he got for Christmas. Enjoy stream, Guys. I might stream after you if internet will be good. Alright, well, thank you very much for stopping by. Yes. Bye, Slovak. Haha. On a tree. My mistake. Oh, on a tree. No. Because that's not something that would really add to the game, and at the moment it's too early to add seasonal stuff to the game. So, what to do? Should we work on the tree first, or on some other bits? I think probably tree. Right. Sorry. There's a little bit of spit in my windpipe. Wait, so this game will have seasons? No, it will not. It will not have seasons. Yes. Unfortunately, I don't think I can keep the lights on because this is just way too laggy. Let me turn the lights off and then see if the performance improves any. It's still quite laggy, but nowhere near as laggy as it was before. So unfortunately, can't have the lights on while this is just too much performance, even though you wouldn't think it would cost that much performance. But we've had them for a bit. Maybe we can turn them back on later. I know how the bot got into the server. Good. Right, so next is the 2D branches, other 2D branches. So, textures, create folder, foliage, and let's create a texture. Chase, have you got Blender on solid mode? Yes, I have. You can see. Jacob Spartan from the Discord server added him without my permission, so I kicked him. Not banned, just kicked. Sure. Luckily I haven't had to deal with any of that on my server. This is the one I want. How big should we make this? Maybe 512 by 512? Not millimeters, pixels. And this one should be 72, I think. So let's try this. Alright. Ooh, getting very pixelmatey this stream, yes. Also, Shadows and Kangfanga, would you like to be a moderator on my Discord server? I trust you enough. Well, thanks for the trust. However, I've got so much stuff to do, I really can't moderate a Discord server. But thank you very much for the offer. So, let's see. Let's call it... Well, actually, didn't I have a stream folder in here for this stuff? Oh, it doesn't matter, I can just go into the project folder from here. Let's call it tree branches. And King Fango, call it Billy Bob. Well, that wouldn't be a very smart thing because then I would have no idea what it means. Right, so now I'm going to have to estimate what color the bark will be. I think the bark will be quite a light color because if I go back to Unity, I do kind of like the... Actually, I need to load the asset first. There we go. I do kind of... If I get a forest real quick, I do like that it's really dark from this side, but I also like that from the other side it's clear that there's a difference, so that you can actually see the shape of the trees. So the bark will probably be quite light, which is something I should reflect in the color of the branches. So let's just try this sort of color, and I can always change it later. So let's see. Let's just go for a basic shape to begin with, so we can get to sort of roughly place them in Blender to see what they would look like. Just something sort of like this. Again, this is probably not going to be final. Yes. Mainly, again, like I said before, so I can get the roughly the shape down. So, wrong thing, I need a hard brush. So I can place them in Blender. Right, now let's just trim a bit of these edges up here so it's not as thick of a connection, if you can see that on stream. Maybe a little bit there as well. Bit there as well. That should be fine for to start out with. Just a little bit added there. Right. Save anyway. Right. Semi, unfortunately. Thanks for the offer, though. I appreciate the trust too. Also, hello, Ashley Stanford 989. Hello, yes. Okay. Billy Bob? What should that be? That guy? Nah, that's not him. Shadows, how are you planning to unwrap the model? Probably just smart UV unwrap. Yeah, I wouldn't click on it. Would you tell me please? I wanted a surprise. So this looks like it might be a dead bush meant to be mapped on two intersecting planes. I know it looks like that kind of, but I'm just experimenting with what it will look like on the tree. Like this at least. Me too. Sure. Shays, looks lovely. Thank you. Right, now I'll export it as a PNG file. Let's see if it imports. There we go. Alpha is transparency. So we've got it in Unity. Now we need to do, well, some testing in Blender. Actually, can I disable this for now? Yeah, okay. So I've disabled the subdivision surface for now, just so I can see it, with hopefully a little bit less lag, but I'm not sure how well that's going to go. Anyway, so should I make this a separate object? No, because then I'd have to change it in the prefab as well. So let's just make the same object. And the way this works is I'll add a plane here in one of these branches, and then we'll see how it will continue. I love Bilbop. Okay. Should I wireframe might lag less? Oh, you're right, might lag less. Does it though? I don't think there's any difference. Right, so let's add a plane. And I need to unwrap this plane. Project from view bounds. Good. And let's actually add two materials. So this one, the first one is going to be bark. The second one is going to be branches. Let's assign branches to the plane. So now if I go into, well, I need to export it first actually. Right, now if I pull in the tree prefab, which is this one. Actually, let's move it somewhere further away where it won't be in the way as much. Let's move it 400 meters away this way. Well, let's do 400 meters the other way so that the user interface won't be in the way either. 400 meters that way, and there we go. Now, here you can see we've got the plane here. Now if I create a new material, materials, create, let's do foliage again, foliage, material, branches. I'll assign this to the square, and then I'll add the texture. So I'll put the texture in here, and of course I need to change the shader to be a, well, let's do a cutout shader. That should work. And there you can see, here is the object. You can only see it from one side currently because of the normals, but it's here, which is a good thing. Breach refabs, fade. Cutout, really? Alright. Yeah, well, it is only supposed to be, it's not supposed to be a fade, it's only supposed to be either transparent or not transparent. So cutout works really well for this. Let's also make it very smooth. Good. Actually, was smooth the right one I wanted? Yes, smoothness all the way down, so very rough, sorry. Oh, hello there again, Anthony. Nice to see your other personality again. So, we've got the plane in here. So, which way is that facing? I think it's facing... Wait, well, we can just try it out. So, if I move this... Okay, I'm going to make this side of it very, very narrow, so then I'll see which way it's turned in Unity. Okay, I see. So it is turned this way, right? Maybe I can turn on wireframe here as well. Shaded wireframe, nope, just wireframe. Ah, there we go, yes. So you can see it is this way, turned this way. Right, that's helpful. Which means that this side up here is where the actual branches are. So I will actually have it very slightly narrower at the bottom, just so that when I'm placing it in Blender, I will be able to see which ends which end, and you won't really be able to see it in here either. So, does it have the correct material in here as well? If I select, yes, that works good. Because the thing is, when I'm going to place all of these where I want them, but as you saw in Unity, you can only see it from one side. You can't see it from underneath. Sorry. Which has to do with the normals. So you can only see a face from the normal angle, so from the angle that the normals point in, and they can only point in one angle. So what I need to do is I need to place them in Blender, the branches, and then I need to duplicate them and flip the normals on the duplicate faces, so you can see them from both sides. I could also do it via a shader in Unity, but this way is easier. And to do that, I know that I'll need to select all of them again, and since they're part of the same object, I've decided to give it a different material right now, so that I can just go to the material, select the material branches, and then click select to select only that. So I can just go ahead and select all of the branches as I need to. Right. Hello, Shadows, why did you scale the edge down? So I know which way around it goes when I'm placing them. So I know that this side is the one where the base is at. Because otherwise I need to go into the render mode and get the image in here, and then it might lag more. Why are Sprite bottles so hard to open these days? Oops, caps lock. I don't know. Should I add solidify, then separate the branches, apply solidify, and merge the branches back into the main mesh? Well, I think this way is easier. Should I? Alright, gotcha. Right, so, this is probably going to take a while. So I need to make sure they're aligned to the branches. So is this... Right, so this is that branch. So the base needs to be roughly around there. Actually, no, I need to do median point. And if I move this to sort of over here, maybe twist it up a little bit. What would this sort of look like in Unity? There you go. Something sort of like this. Of course, this is too dense for this area. So what I'll probably end up doing is making them making them larger, which I probably should do now. Making the actual plane larger and then just having a little bit more of branches or stuff like that. Although, for these branches, it would probably be the right size. It's too filling. It's too filling for the form. I'll just leave it at this size for now. So, right, if I duplicate this again, let's just put in another one sort of at the base of this. Right. Sure, it looks a bit like a dead broccoli. Well, then I've succeeded. Haha. What I might actually do is hide the branches in Blender, the ones that I've already finished working on. Does that look good? It doesn't really fit in that well. Well, I'll tell you what, let's make the bark material quickly and give it the same color as the branches, so because that might be a big contributor. Right, actually I can go to Pixelmator. Look in here, what is it? 99, 91, 83. So 99, 91, 83. And let's just make this rough. Yeah, so that's the same color. And you can see now that they're the same color, it doesn't appear that out of place anymore. How does Shredder's... Oh, yeah, that message again. You keep saying that. Guess we'll never know. Right, so... Looks lovely. Thank you. So... Right. I'll actually make this one a bit bigger. See what that looks like. Yeah, that's better. Ilt. That means I love it. Looks a bit strange though. Brilliant, but strange. Yeah, it does look a bit strange. It's too dense at the moment. The branches on the image look a bit too dense. Yeah, exactly. It's I was kidding about the broccoli part before. Yeah, of course you were. Right, so actually I need one of these to copy from. So I'll actually move this one over here and then try to straighten it back out again. So yeah, I should have really done this before, but it's fine. Wait a minute, which way is... Ah, right, I see. It is this way. So this one. So now that I have these two here in this branch, let's just say that this branch for now is finished. So now I'll select all of these and I'll hide it. Not that one up there. Do not select that one up there. Shift L. Now hide these ones. If I export it, are they also hidden or not? In Unity. No, they're not. Good. So now I've got other branches to work on. Let's do... Well, let's do this big one here next. I'll select this one, the leaves thing, duplicate it, and just start attaching it to places. So how's U-Game coming along? Well, I haven't had any time to work on it this week, which means that it's pretty much in the still in the same state as it was at the end of last stream. So yeah, it's coming along great. Thanks for the inquiry. Wasn't. I said wasn't. All right. I wasn't kidding. Oh, right. That makes sense. You weren't kidding. And yeah, it does look kind of like that. Hi. Oh, hello there. Right. Now this needs to be twisted this way. Now normally, when you create trees for games, you use something like speed tree, for example, or you just buy them off the asset store. But because I may want these trees to do something very specific, I'm doing this manually. Plus I want more experience in making trees. Plus speed tree is a subscription service. Okay, now let's see what this looks like. What's up? Well, spirits really, because of two reasons. One, it's Christmas, so spirits should be high, and also because this is a ghostly game. Oh, that's twisted the wrong way. Should be like this. Bit difficult to tell when the angles are off. Shredis, will these trees also make appearances in other games? I am unsure. Wait, what? Subscription service? For SpeedTree, to use the SpeedTree editor, yes. SpeedTree editor is subscription based. At least it was last time I checked. Yes. So let's just make some of these a bit bigger. Hi. Yeah, hello. There's a lot of people in today's stream, aren't there? Yes, a lot of people. Some of which are the same people. Yes. Oh, you agree? Great. I need to move this up a bit more, because now that I've scaled it up, it is no longer intersecting with the branch. XD. Right, and it's intersecting with the branch. Maybe scale some other ones up as well. To varying degrees. Like my username? Me? I'm nothing like your username. Your username is a series of symbols, and I am human. So, yeah. Right. That looks good. That's okay. Yeah, we'll definitely need to work on the image a bit more, because it's very dense, very crowded. XD. Yeah, you've already said so, I think. Right. So now let's hide this branch for now. Let's hide this one. And, well, this leaf as well. Hi, you two? Oh, what a great coincidence that you should both be in the same stream at once. There are no similarities to you either. Or to either of you. I know you're the same as before. And before. And before. Right. What branch next? This one. Which is which one? Oh, that one. That's a bit difficult to see, but that's okay. So it's that branch. Let's duplicate this one. Rotate it. And it needs to be... well, it's actually almost the right position, surprisingly. So how do I need to twist this? That edge is the base. So I need to twist it like this. And then move it along these two axes to make it intersect. That intersects, good. Maybe I need to twist it like this as well a bit. Just sort of like this. That might be good. And in that case, I may also need to twist it a bit more like this. and definitely increase its scale to something more akin to this. And let's see how that looks. Yeah, I think that if I were to stick with this image, it really needs to be bigger. Huh. But if it's bigger, then it's really quite obvious that it's a 2D image. At least, well, I can't see it from below. Needs to be rotated a little bit less than that. A little bit more like this, sort of. Nope, not at all. Yeah. Who is 2002? Haha, you messed up because you set it yourself with that account. Haha. Shadows, very interesting. Totally not me. Well. Okay, so I've got this here that looks good. I want one coming off sort of here, another one there probably. So I think I'll just duplicate this one that I've already got, because it's going to be mostly the same, obviously a bit smaller, but it's already in more or less this, well, it's in more or less the same rotation. So I need to rotate it more like this, and then a bit more from this side, I think. Yes, I need to rotate it like this. And then I can grab it and move it over here to intersect with this branch. Is it intersecting? Yes. Is it interesting? Yes. No, I did that on purpose. Okay, I'm sure you did do that on purpose. Also, Shadows, I have a question. Oh, interesting, a question. Shadows, is Train Simulator 2021 worth it? Well, it depends on if you already have Train Simulator or not. Do you already have Train Simulator 2020? Actually, do I need this one or the other one? No, the other one's better in this case. I'll duplicate the other one. No, I do not. Well, in that case, I would say yes, it is worth it. However, you do need to be aware of the fact that in Train Simulator, you only get the 3 routes that come with it, with the game. Everything else you will need to purchase as DLC. Now, the normal prices for the DLCs are extraordinarily high in most cases. So if you want to get anything else, so any route or locomotive for it, I would strongly suggest you get it during a sale, because they have sales what feels like every other day. Well, there's a sale going on right now, winter sale. So if you want to get something for it, get it on a sale. And if you want to buy Train Simulator, buy it with the expectation that you'll be spending more money on it, not just the base cost of the game. But yes, I would say that it is worth it. It is a great simulation of driving. If you want to buy it for making routes with it, don't. It's the editor is just not designed for end user use. It's not really. If you want to make routes, stick with trains. If you want a more realistic feeling driving simulator, I would say yes, go for it. Yeah, that's my opinion on it. Fun in the game largely depends on the DLC too. Sometimes 4. For sure, but mostly 3. There's a sale on right now, actually, yeah. Thing is, DLC is just like $50 because Dovetail just wants money. Well, the thing is, the DLC, it depends on what you get, and if you get it on sale or not. For example, at the moment, there are a lot of routes on sale For example, the West Coast Main Line, which I believe costs something like £6 at the moment. I'm not sure what that is in US dollar. But at the moment, a lot of things are on sale for about 50% off or 60% off, that sort of thing. Maybe up to 50 to 70% off. And that is the conditions under which... Okay, basically, it feels like the price DLCs are at when they're on sale is their actual price, because they're on sale so often. And all the other time, the price just gets increased to whatever the normal price of the DLC is. So, yeah. Steam Winter Sale. Some routes and even locos are up to 25 quid. 25 quid! Yeah. Yeah. I wasn't planning on making a route. Yeah, well, if with Train Simulator, Dovetail Games Train Simulator, I really wouldn't. Shadows. Although, to be honest, I haven't used it that much. It's so I can't really speak. Okay, I've tested the editor, and I've spoken with people who've done more with it, and that is the general consensus. Shadows, true, but TS has some really, really, really good maps on the workshop, though. Yes, but for maps on the workshop, you need to already have the actual DLCs that they require to be able to use, which is, yeah, a thing. But if you want it for driving, it's great. Most of the time. There are, of course, issues with it, but it is a great game for that. Oh, wait, what did that say? Did that just say Sharadise or Shadradise? What did that just say? I missed the message. Someone coupled up with a very similar username to mine. I have no idea what it actually said. $3.99. Yes, the West Coast Man. $3.99. Yes, it feels exactly like that Shardise. Yeah, even on sale, some are still very expensive. Hello again, Anthony. Sharadles. See, yes, indeed. Hello again, Anthony. I do know that it's you behind all those usernames. Right. Sharadise. Charladise. Yeah, Charladise. Strange name. Right. Hi. Indeed. Hello. Right, is that in there still? Yes, it is. I know that this isn't the most exciting thing. I know you'll probably say riveting gameplay, but I know it isn't, but it's necessary. So, yeah, I mean, this is already starting to look much better. Still a bit strange because it's so clear that this is in this area, not in any of the other areas. I need to make this a bit sparser or put many more of them in. But I want to go through all of the branches first, put them in, flip them over, see what it looks like from the other side, then try to work with the texture a little bit more, then maybe add more in. Though zombie dude did actually get hacked, that wasn't me. Well, sure. Good to know, yeah. Shardise, this time I mean it though. It is riveting. Sure, yeah. The account that was being rude was not me, it was actually a family member. Yes, you said so. Right, so I think this branch, let's call it done for now. Have we got anything else selected? Anything else? No? Good. Okay, what branch next? Well, I'd say the topmost one, so let's do this one. Which one is that? Let me just select a vertex, which is, well, it's this branch that's going down at this angle. Good. So now duplicate this again, rotate it around to sort of like this, I think is a good angle for it. And yeah, where do I want them? I want one coming off here, which means it'll be good to have one coming off here to sort of offset it. Then probably have another one over here, maybe another one over there. So let's put this one in first. This one needs to be big. What about the rotation? Well, first of all, it needs to go down. What about the rotation? Is the rotation okay? Almost. Twist a little bit like this. Is it intersecting? Yes, it is. Great. Actually, I don't need this. I need like this. Now let's see if it is correct. It looks correct. Yes, it is. Great. Although it could do with a bit more twist. More like this, I think. Hi. Yeah. Yeah, you're back. The streamer you're watching. But you did type Sharadice beforehand. Oh, and the other guy, the Sharadils, whatever it's called. I have a sneaking suspicion that you know who that is. I've read your mind. I've read your mind, Anthony, and I know it is you. Wink. Right. So, anyway, this is 2 lined up. I need this to be a bit further back, sort of around there. Then move this down like that. I'm not sure why you're doing this. Now, go take of the world. Yeah, of course. All in good time. Right. That looks better. That looks much better. Right, where should the next one be? The next branch should come off here, which is here. Do I duplicate this one or the other one? This one's fine because it's already facing up. If Sharadice takes over, we're gonna stay here and take it over with him. No. If I take over the world, then only family and close friends will be able to run with me. I honestly don't know you well enough for that yet. So, I mean, you can stay here, watch my streams after I've taken over the world, but as for taking it over with me, no, sorry. Yep, I know. Right, so this one is... yeah, that's good. Next one. Where do I want the next one? Next one should be... well... actually, let's make it come off here, which is here. So duplicate that, spin it around. We go further up like that. Sort of like this is good for the tilt. Maybe a little bit smaller. Down a little bit. Like that. Tree is really shaping up. Yeah, it is. It is. Truth or dare? I dare you to say dare. Well, actually, I have to decline that game because this takes quite a bit of concentration and I can't read chat often, so it's really not suited to this. So neither. Sorry. That is... actually, oh, I've had an idea. This might look good coming out of the base of that branch. Something sort of like this. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, like this sort of. And I dare you to retract that dare. Haha. Right, do this. Not like that. Maybe a bit more up here. It's true that I dare you to say dare. No. Alright. What? Kangafango? Sharadice? I've already said no. Right, so that's good. That's good. Probably could do with it being a bit bigger, actually. Because if it's coming out from the same place that the big branch is coming out, then it looks kind of weird to have it small. Yeah, that looks good. Next one. Let's make it come out over here. Which should mean twisted like this, sort of. A bit smaller, probably. Move it in there. I need to move it down a bit as well. Oh, well, actually, I need to twist it. Let's twist it like that. Let's move it in like this. Not that we're actually going to be living with it, but just into place, I mean. Also, confirm I'm at your house again, and I brought my world famous invisible cookies. Want some? Aha! Are those your monsterifying cookies that turn you into monsters if you eat them? Are those those cookies? Because if they are, then I would strongly suggest you decline them. Right, that looks good. Oh, is that you who just slid down the closed-off chimney? Oh yeah, that's right, Kangafango's chimney is closed off. Ah. Looks good. No, shadows, it's just the normal ones. Oh, I see. So, I think should probably leave it like this for now. How does it look in general? Well, it looks okay, but it definitely looks a bit too dense or too small. Or maybe both. Maybe both. But it will likely look different from the ground. As well as, well, actually, let's see what it looks like if it's a forest, because since this is a prefab, it's already changed it on all of these. Except that these don't have the material, of course. Aha. Aha, I need to apply it. Right. Let's see, there's a forest over here. Actually, let's turn off gizmos so we can see it a bit better. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty much like I expected it to look. It does look a bit strange. I'll probably need to make them bigger. Also, don't mind the floating one, that's just the one I copied them from. Actually, let's turn on lighting. What does it look like this? Because this is more like you're gonna see it. Yeah, like this it looks better, because you can just sort of see a bit more detail around this. You won't be able to see, yeah, although they do still need to be a bit bigger. Yes, so let's turn gizmos back on and focus back on the prefab. Yes, it was me. Give me a minute, I'll let down a rope for you to climb back up. I'm banging on the door of the fireplace. Please let me in, it's very hot. Oh, I think it's off though, the fireplace, it's not lit. I think. In here. Hot? My fireplace is closed off. Please, I'm burning. No, it's not lit. Here, hold on to the rope. I'm still burning. Climb up. Okay, climbs. Why would you go into a fireplace that's on fire? It just doesn't make any sense. Okay, climbs. Pulled up. Okay, I'll need you both to make a climb check. Well, actually, no. I need Anthony, you need to make a climb check. So roll 1d20 at your climb, or well, your dex modifier, plus any ranks you've got in climb. Also, Kangafango, I need you to make a strength check, please. So roll 1d20 add your strength modifier to see if you actually successfully climb out of the currently not burning fireplace. Well, actually the soot on the stones would make it a bit more slippery. So it means for the climb check, Anthony, you take a penalty of -1. So you need to roll the check, please. Thanks. Phew, I'm glad I knew that you jumped down there. Okay, climb check successful. We'll see about that. Well, indeed we will. So Anthony, give me a random number from, let's say, 3 to 22. 121. Okay, so Oh, right, I mean 21. 21, okay. 21. Okay, you climb up a little bit. You get a little bit further up. The stones are quite slippery from the soot, the smoke. Let's see if Kango Fango can actually hold on. So Kango Fango, give me a random number between, let's say, well, let's say 23, well, no, 2 and 23. Stream's buffering, I don't know why. Probably your internet. Because on this end it's fine. Let's see what OBS says. Nope, you can see down here, my internet connection is very stable at just under 3k kbs. So drop frames 0%. So I'm good, it's on your end, sorry. Right, oh perfect, I've got a 6. Hold on, Anthony. Right, so Anthony, just as you're climbing out, just as you're beginning to climb out, as it turns out, all those cookies you're carrying are making you quite heavy indeed. Heavier than Kango Fango thought you'd be. So just as you're climbing out, the rope begins to loosen. You fall down a little bit. Give me a reflex saving throw to see if you actually manage to grab onto the edge before falling back down into the chimney again. Which way do we need to twist this? This way. No, I don't want to drop the cookies. They are rare and favorite. Right, yeah, well, give me a reflex saving throw. Well, so, a random number between, let's say, 1 and 21. And invisible, Give me a random number between 1 and 21. 0. That's not between 1 and 21. Right, so how should this be twisted? This needs to be twisted a bit more like this, I'm thinking. 1. Okay, you roll a 1, which usually would mean that you fail, but considering that this is a system which I've just come up with, it means that in some cases, not all of them, but in some cases, a 1 is a good thing, like at this time. So you want to roll under it. You succeeded, so you successfully grab the edge, don't drop your cookies, and you're now on the roof at Kango Fango's house. That's where the game ends, and you can just carry on normally. Right, so this branch looks good here. Next one I want to come off sort of here, I'm thinking. Yay! Great! Which means it's pretty much the same one as this one, really. Right. This is coming off there, which means I need to twist it around like this. Move it there, scale it down a bit, maybe a bit less. Phew, that was a close one. I only did that cause I'm stupid, lul. Not this again. Yeah, just ignore it, I'd say. Right. This needs, well, where's this attached? This should be attached. Well, let's see, where did I want to attach it? A bit below that, really, so over here. Which means it needs to go down a bit, and that should actually be good. Right, FBX, export. That is, well, the size is a bit too big. Maybe more like this. I'm having fun spinning in my new gaming chair I got for Christmas. I look stupid. Yeah, when you goof around with physics, like spinning in a chair, it usually makes you look a little bit stupid for anybody who's just walking by. But here's the secret. They don't know how much fun you're having. And if you're having fun, at the cost of looking a little bit stupid, then I'd say it's worth it. I can definitely say that that has happened to me too, several times in the past, and I've never cared. So, yes, congrats! Yeah, I hope that chair is comfortable, because well, this chair, well, it's a bit creaky, but it's very comfortable. So, yes. Right, now, if I were a normal, if I were not normal, I meant average. If I were an average YouTube uploader, then now would be roughly the time where we're to say, oh, and if you're watching this archived on YouTube, go ahead and tell me in the comments below just exactly what you got for Christmas. And yes, just any presents. I'm really, really interested in knowing what you all got for Christmas. So please leave it in the comments below. Yeah, just leave it all in the comments below. I'll definitely read all of those and reply to them. Yes, just definitely write in the comments. Do it. That's what I'd say, which I know I've technically said, but I'm not going to mean it. That being said, if you want to tell me what you got, then just as conversation now, then go ahead. But yeah, but my videos aren't monetized either, at least not yet. And no, I don't really think I'll monetize them, although things may have to change in the future. But if at all possible, I will keep them ad-free. Right, that looks, well, I think it looked better before, really. Or maybe a little bit down, maybe more like that. I'm so dizzy I can barely type. Yeah, that's always fun. Also at the playground with those spinning things. That's really fun as well. Do you dare me to go out into my living room and spin around? Nah. Right. I think that because this branch already has quite a few of the other branches coming off, the narrow ones, I think these 2 planes should be enough. Oh right, I missed that, yes. Because this chair, well, it's a little creepy, but creepy. I said creaky, haha. I know it's a joke. I don't, but if you want to, sure. Shanice, you missed my message, yes. Above XD, yeah. I'm typing while using my keyboard in the chair. I'm zero dizzy. Of course you are. Shadice with puns. Have you ever seen Shadice without the puns? Right. This branch is done, so let's hide that. Save again. Hey, I made the pun. Wee. Sure. Although maybe it'd be better to do that on the toilet. Right. Sorry, I don't know. I just wanted to make a joke, and that was the first joke that came into my head. Beauty said wee. It is so fun. Yeah, I'm really glad. Kangafango will probably reply with ew. Let's see if he does. Hello, Mr. W. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I'm so glad that you could make it after all. How are you? There you go. I knew Kangafango would react to that. Blech. You're here, yes. Hello. Hello, Mr. W. Right, I'm just making the little branches, the little 2D branches for the tree. Let's do this branch next. Hi, Mr. W. Read my previous chat messages, such as I'm spinning my chair and we. Sorry, I'm a bit late, but happy Christmas, people! Yes, happy Christmas! Indeed. I was at a friend's house without Wi-Fi, that's why I'm a bit late. No, you do not need to give any reasons for that. Especially not on a holiday. I'm actually surprised that as many people have managed to make it as they have. I thought that it'd be pretty much empty. But yeah. Happy 25th. Merry Christmas. No, not Chrismo. Crimbo. Crimbo, Merry Crimbo. Ah, right, Shadice. I think it's pronounced Crimbo. Yes, I misread it. Probably because I first read it as Christmas, and then I thought, oh, it's not Christmas. What's the ending of it? The ending's different. But yes, Crimbo, right. So, I'll show you it in-game, what I've done so far. I've only just got in, so I need to just sort some stuff out. Be right back, I guess. Okay. Yep, so this is what it looks like. If you are still here. I know it looks a bit strange still, but it'll be better, don't worry. My new chair is my favorite gift. Just kidding. My new headset is... It is. Great. Yes. See you soon. Yes, nice. Good. So where do I want more? Which branch did I give them next? It should only have one. This one down here. Right, so I need, well, let's have one coming off sort of there next. Yeah, let's just duplicate this one, sure. Ah, I fell out of my chair. I'm just imagining this crazy comedy action scene where you are at. Like, you know those scenes that you get in movies where all the gifts, like for example in Home Alone, where they unwrap the gift and all chaos breaks loose, I guess. And it just, or Gremlins, something like in Gremlins. Imagine if the Gremlins got a spinny chair. I think they did in one of those scenes. That's what I'm imagining is going on at your house at the moment. Louie Lamb is stupid too. Looks good, but I will say this. If Broccoli said skeletons, your model would represent that perfectly. Sure. It's not supposed to be seen in this much light. Looks great though, sure. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it? Right, here we are. Does that look good? Yeah, looks fine. Next, where should I need? Where would I need one? 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 I'd need one here, coming out this way. So I'll just duplicate this one, spin it around a little bit. It needs to go further up. And as for spinning it, let's just spin it. Well, I need to get the angle perfect. Let's just spin it like this, I guess. And as for the size, let's make it a little bit bigger. Sort of put it in there. No, I accidentally threw my new iOS 7. iOS 7? Or bits of coal, maybe. iOS 7. It's so much chaos in my room, Luaul. Yeah. Shanice. Yes, hello. Hello, Kangofango, yes. Bits of coral, maybe. Right. Or bits of coral, right? Coral makes sense. Not coal. How can you throw an operating system? Spin around a little bit in my chair. iPhone 7. Oh, I see. iPhone 7. I hope that you use it wisely and not too much, because you wouldn't want to irradiate yourself unnecessarily. I said coral, not coal. Haha, I fixed it before you said it. Yeah, XD. Got it now. Yeah. So, that looks good. Looks good. Do I need more on this? I could have one there. But no, I wanted to look a bit spiky as well, these branches. So I think this should be good. Also, it doesn't look that bad without the subsurf modifier on either. Huh. Maybe I don't need it. We'll see. Right. So let's just say this branch is done. So let's select these ones. Like this. Compare them, you'll be amazed. I know what coral looks like. Yeah, that's exactly what I pictured. Morgs is the worst YouTuber ever to ever exist. I have no idea who that is. I'm scared to click that. It's fine. I've clicked it. It's just an image. You can trust Kangofango. Link's fine. I have no idea about the YouTuber. Me neither. Oh, I need to also select this one apparently. Oh, these two as well. Did I not select these? Did I not select these? I guess I did not select these. I don't post shady links. Yeah, he doesn't. I know that for a fact. So, which one next? Which one next? Which one next? Which one shall be the lucky one? Which one shall press the button first? Which one will be lucky? Which one will get all that they dream of? Well, all of these branches, but this one first. So let's select a vertex from it, so I know which one it is. Oh, it's just that one. This is Morgs. Okay, I'm going to mute first. And... well, yeah, that is the link, but... to that YouTube channel. And I have no idea who that is, but judging by the title of the video... yeah, that channel does look like it deserves that praise you just gave it, which is not meant genuinely praise. Try to go for that one. I am. B to the A to the C K back. Welcome back, Mr. W. Yay, you're back. So, how was everyone's Christmas? Well, my Christmas is going fine. It's... well, you can see decorations back there. Yes. So, actually, here's something I wanted to show you. I had this on a bit earlier, but it's too laggy to use with Blender. So you can see the lights around the outside of the screen, which in Unity is fine, but in Blender, which lags quite a lot, even without them, it's just way too laggy to have them on. But there, you can have these lights. Hey, good, great to hear. Yours? Good. Shanace, there's raisins back there. Raisins? I've never heard such a thing. Oh, back there? No raisins. No. Well, due to complications, we're actually having our proper Christmas on Boxing Day. Well, sure. It's good. Alright, great to hear. Yes. How is your Christmas going so far? Mr. W. Right, so the lights are nice, but I'll have to turn them off again, unfortunately. So, there we go. This, I'm just putting leaves on the, well, little branches on the tree. What is the size of this like? Maybe something like this. Sort of raising hell. Ah, I see. Right, now let's see what this looks like. Your stream ends at 5 PM for me, if you do not go overtime. I don't intend to go overtime, so it will probably end at that time. Right, here we go. Right, so this is nice. Next one I'll probably have up here, actually, which means having it over here, attached to there. So I turn it around like this, maybe a bit smaller. I'll need to, of course, move it down as well. Oh, where was it? It was like this. It's intersecting, I think. Is that intersecting? Yes, it is. Great. Let's see what that looks like. With which you do sometimes. Yes, I do. I know. Shace, it's been a lot of fun, especially staying at the friend's house. If you want proper details, I can message you via private Twitch. Well, I mean, I'd love to talk to you about this. However, I would prefer it either via email or on Discord later, because I'm streaming at the moment and I really can't do that as well as this, because it's, well, need quite a bit of concentration. Yes, I'm so glad that it's, well, that it's good. So which branch was it? I think I've lost it. Was it this one? Yes, it was this one, I think. But with this one coming up, was it this one? No, it was not this one. Ha. But that's good. That's good that I can't really... This is... Oh, yeah. This one. I think that's probably fine-ish. Maybe add another one here or here. Yeah, Discord is fine. Lul just build. Lul just build? Lul just build? Who do you think I am? How dare you Lul just build me? No, you're streaming at the moment? I would have never guessed. Well, then you should really pay a bit more attention. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, oh, yes. By the way, Mr. W, I was originally going to have yesterday's stream. I wanted to have a voice chat on. So, a voice chat. So, like we did when we played Trains multiplayer the last time, where you were on as well. Because, well, it would have been really nice to do that. However, last time, with all the technical difficulties, I completely forgot. And this time, I'm doing development, so it's not... it would be too distracting to do that. So, yes. But next time. So, tomorrow, if you've got time, I'd like to do that with tomorrow's trains stream. Yes, it's going to be distracting there as well, but... to hell with it, basically. Although that might be too extreme to say it like that. However, you know what I mean. Yeah. But back, I need to go take a wee. Oh, I thought you were already in your chair. You did say wee. I know. Stop with those jokes already. But he's already back, probably. Doesn't matter. Haha. Imagine that. Slams on hammer pedestal. Slams on hammer pedestal. I sentence you to 400 years, whimpering. Where am I going? You're going to the worst place ever. The place of dried to crisp fruits and soggy kernels. You're going to raisin hell. Oh, I see. TMI, dude. TMI? What does it stand for? On the chair again? Bye. No. In the BR. Okay. Alright, Shadows, do you mean to raisin hell with that? No, I meant the one with frozen over lakes of water and lava flows and fire and that sort of thing. Alright, right, Shadows, but of course, we're having Christmas then, but I have an alarm set for your stream. Great. I, of course, do not want to impose. Spending time with your family is, of course, much more important than this, but you know that. So, yes. Right, this is too small. Needs to be a bit bigger. Needs to be a bit bigger, like this. Right. FBX. Yeah, move it down a little bit more. Just like that. Like that, I mean. That's better. A little bit more. Just like this. Back, but now my dad wants me. Great, although I'm pretty sure your parents already had you. Alright, bye. Yes, see you later or whenever. Bye. Enjoy the rest of your Christmas holiday. If I don't see you again since I'm Shadows, you worry too much. Well, I do tend to overthink some things. Right. But then again, I think it's better to worry a bit too much than to worry too little. Because, well, worrying does not necessarily mean how you act on those worries. That is another completely different matter. So next, let's do this one. This branch. So, I need to deselect that, reselect this one. Okay, I'll need a big one. Well, it's quite a low one. Do I really want a big one there? Because the further down I go, the more closely the player is going to be able to see that these are actually 2D images. So I have to be a bit careful with with how big I make them. Shades, good thing you're just hiding the other branches. Yeah. Worrying is good. It can be productive. Stress is just paralyzing. John Richardson. That sounds like a very wise quote. Right. So let's see what this looks like. This one down here. Does that look... Oh, wait. There's a... Oh, I must have accidentally hidden this branch as well, because there's actually a branch in this place. I mean, yeah, that doesn't look great. That does not look great. I'll need to move it up to the little divot. So, not divot. Is divot the right word? Maybe the right word, maybe the wrong word. So sort of up to here. Shades, true, but a lot of quotes sound wise on the surface, but when you think about them, they don't make any sense. Exactly. Not referring to the quote above. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, let's make it even higher up on the branch. Maybe sort of there? Yeah, that's better. That actually looks quite good. So now I'll want one coming off over here. Twist it around like this. And no, these are not dance instructions. Exported. Now let's see. That's okay. It's too small. I'm really looking forward to flipping to duplicating the normals, flipping it around, so I can actually see what it looks like in a forest. Oh, and we definitely need one coming off here. Right, so just sort of here. This is going to be difficult. I can already tell this is going to be a bit difficult. So twist it like this, maybe? And down... that angle's not ideal. Although, if we're going to see it from below, that might actually be good. Maybe like this. Save it here. Bit bigger like this, maybe. Right, so sort of like that. I think that looks good. Although I really do need one more over here, maybe. Actually, let's turn on the modifier again, so that we can see... Oh, that's gonna be an issue. Right, of course. Is there a way I can... exclude those? Well, let's just see what this looks like. I know I can change the beveledness of them. Yeah, I need to reconnect those. Yeah, that's a problem I'm gonna worry about later. Oh, a lyric from a song by The Killers. I've got soul, but I'm not a soldier. Bill Bailey once said the following about the preceding lyric. When you think about it, it's just meaningless drivel. You might as well say, I've got ham, but I'm not a hamster. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of things, you've got... well, actually, the thing about music is a bit different, because quotes from lyrics are missing a vital part, and that is the music. Because the music behind them actually tells a lot, well, in most cases anyway, tells a large part of the story. So the actual message of those lyrics, of that quote, at least to some extent, lay in the music, how it makes you feel. And if you take that away, then, yeah, it just becomes drivel, mostly. So I think there's a difference between those two kinds of quotes. But in a lot of cases, yeah, that's true. But is that? No, that is wrong. It should be like this. Life is about moments, don't waste them, create them. Anthony Robbins. Oh, exactly. That's exactly right. There's a quote. There's a quote. There was a quote. Ha. Oh, that's twisted completely wrong. Needs to be twisted like this. That's a quote. Waste them. Where, I ask, did that come from? I know, it was just a joke. Life's about moments, don't wait for them, create them. Yeah. That looks good. So let's do the next branches. We've only got 2 left, and then I can see what they look like from below once I've... Actually, should I do that? Should I do that? Should I? Yeah, I should probably do that. Okay. Right, so let's do this one at the bottom next. Shades, did you do that on purpose before as well? Misread the message? Maybe. With the coal? Oh, the one with the coal, no. The one with the coal, no, instead of coral. No, that one was a genuine mistake. Right, so let's scale this up a bit more. How does that look? It needs to be twisted. It needs to be twisted more like this. Maybe a bit further down or up. No, that's not a good place for it. It needs to be further down. So sort of around there. Sort of like this. And then twist it a bit more. So it's basically like this. Alright, XD. If you want. No, it still needs to be twisted more. It still needs to be twisted more. Like this? Yes, but now it needs to be moved out more. So, like that maybe. Bit more. Quite difficult to see when there's a tree in the way. Yes, this is what I wanted. Next one, let's say, coming out over here. So, still making branches, I presume? Yes, I am. But after these 2 branches, I'll be done. Hopefully. I know it's a bit boring, but it's something that needs to be done, so I'm doing it. Oh, can we visit XD Lagoon today? Well, I've not got The Sims 3 installed, but if I had, then maybe. Also, is Robin here? Nope. Probably enjoying nice Christmas with his family. Nope, not even sure if he has a Twitch account. Yes. That is too big. Right. How does that look? Actually, that doesn't look that bad. It needs to be twisted just a little bit. Maybe a bit like this. Oh, right. I know who you mean now. I thought you meant Anthony Robbins. Oh, him. No, I didn't get him. But no, that Robin isn't here anyway, either. Right. Bit more. Yes, that's better. I want to have a little bit of gap there. Right. Does this branch need more little branches? Actually, I don't think so. I think this branch is good, which means we've just got one more main branch to branch up, I guess. Is the right word? Or term? Hide those, save. Actually, it's a good thing that I know how to use Blender for this, because if I didn't, this would be a whole lot more difficult. Because then I'd have to try and model this in Unity with the default quads. Shades, do you know who Robin the Cowardly Merchant is IRL, presumably? No. Is it someone I should know? No, I don't know who they are. Do you know, have I completely missed something and they're actually someone I know IRL? Because if that's the case, then please tell me. Okay, which branch? Oh, it was this one. Yeah, that looks okay. Where should the next one be? I didn't think I knew him either. I'll quickly send you a Twitch private message. Oh, sure. Messa, actually. Right, so I want one coming off like this. Oh, I see. Oh, right. So wait, if that's him... Oh, I had no idea. I genuinely had no idea. Do you know that for a fact? Or are you assuming that that is him? Penny drops now, doesn't it, boy? Yeah, it does. It certainly does. Of course it makes sense. But I've only ever been in one of those, if you remember. One of the LARP games. I mean, Cowardly Merchant did sound familiar. I thought it was a reference to a video game. I didn't remember where I heard that from, but yeah, you're right. I wonder how long I would have gone without knowing that. Well, yes, thank you very much. I just imagine you saying that with a strong British accent. What? The penny drops? Sheridas, penny drops now, doesn't it, boy? Like that? Maybe? Or is that British? No, that was just lower, really. Or is a British accent just a lower voice? Either that or a thick Texan one. Yeah. I mean, the tax collectors do definitely sound like that. Or that, yeah. Maybe with a more spitting boy. Oi, like that. Oi. Probably not. Don't worry, I didn't actually just spit. Don't worry. Is this too much if I have another one here? This may be a bit too much. We'll see. Bo. He didn't say Texan. I know. It was a joke. Yeah, that is too much. That is definitely too much. Maybe even this one's too much. I don't know. Is it? Look out! It's a spitting boy. Maybe duck would be a better advice than cripees. Cripees? We've had this before. It's cripees, isn't it? I keep forgetting how that word is supposed to be pronounced. I think it's cripees. Maybe mistaken. Bowie. 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 Not F. G. Cripes. 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 Cripes, yes. It's not cripees. Well. Yeah. Yes. Yes. I think this other one needs to be a bit bigger. Maybe sort of like this. That looks good. And I'm thinking one more up here. I just noticed what I had typed when you read it out. You. Haha. I don't even need to call attention to it anymore. You're doing it all yourself. That needs to be twisted a bit more. Maybe sort of like this. Right, like that. That definitely looks better than it did before, which is always a good thing. It's always a good thing. And so now I'll delete this leaf there. I'll unhide everything. Then I'll go to materials, branches, select. Should I do it like that? Should I do it like that? No, okay. Here's what I'll do. I'll duplicate those. Then I'll separate them by selection. So I'll have another object there. I know I didn't really want another one, but if I need to mess around with their scales, this is going to be way easier. Hopefully. Although, no, I can just select both of them. I'm not going to do two separate objects. Is this already duplicated? Maybe. Select, Shift D, right click, flip normals. Like this. Looks quite good. Great. Export. Just look over here. And now we can see them from both sides. So like this as well. So now, I'll just apply this again. Oh, I can't. I didn't change anything there. Now let's see what it looks like in game. Here's something I found out by accident earlier in the stream. Typing question mark on Twitch without having clicked in the chat box displays a keybind helper. Oh, that's interesting. Hello, little friends. Hello. Right, so this is what the trees look like now. I think they need to be bigger. I think they, although... maybe if I changed... It's too dense. No, it's too dense. It doesn't look great. Although maybe if I make it bigger. Maybe if I made it bigger. It just looks odd a bit. Too dense, yeah, but still nice. Moon shafts would make it better too, yeah, but it's good. Right, so... what do I want to keep? I want to keep the main bit of it. Get rid of everything else. Right, so save anyway, yep. Actually, I'll just remove this bit as well. Now, this is just the main branch, so I'll override it. Have a look at what it looks like in game. Try this. Isn't that what you want? Isn't that what you're going for with this game? Odd. Well, there is the kind of eerie odd, unsettling odd, and then there's just, oh, well, that's not a good game, odd, and that's not what I'm going for. Contrary to popular belief. Try this. Maybe keep the original in case you want corals later on. No, I'll just remake it later on if I want that. I mean, this way doesn't look half bad. Just having them as singular branches. Because it doesn't really... I mean, that might just be it. Just having more branches. Huh. That's surprisingly good. Yeah, I know. I'll put in another layer and try to add just one kind of branch that sticks out of here. So it's not just one branch, but rather two branches. And I'll delete a bit on the sides to kind of sharpen it a bit. Maybe have a look at what this looks like. Well, yeah, let's look at what this looks like. Maybe make just one little twig branching off. Yes, there we go. Maybe make them look vaguely like hands. Oh, that's an interesting option. I have thought about it. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it. Ooh. Yes. Jumping like this doesn't really change anything about the speed, but it makes it feel like it does. Oh, now that looks good. You can see one there just before the moon. Just in front of the moon right there. I think the main branch is a bit too thick now. Or just some of them. Looks great. A bit scribbly. I think with a little taken away, it would look great. Yeah, exactly. But good. Yeah. So, on the main branch layer, let's just take a little bit of this away. A little bit on this side as well. Let's see what this looks like. True, maybe. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Great. There are forests literally in every corner. In every one of the 4 corners there's a forest, and they're all equally far away. Elevator music, elevator. No, it's the Chattanooga Choo Choo, the song. Train song. Yeah, I do know it sounds like elevator music, but yeah. Does this look good? Oh, it does, kind of. Looks spiky. How much of the height? I'm using pretty much all of the height. Is this the haystack paradox? Haystack paradox? Oh, you mean that if you have a haystack, then you essentially have a field and a ball, and that's a paradox for some reason? I don't know. Forest of the 4 corners. Oh! Question mark? Yeah. I don't know what you mean by haystack paradox. I mean, this looks quite good, honestly. About the donkey who starves to death because he can't choose between the 2 identical haystacks. Maybe not paradox. Ah, yes. I know that one. Trying to find syringes in donkey food is it's like trying to look for a needle in a haystack. Yeah. Donkey, dang nabbit. Yes. Well, let's look. I want to see what these look like in a bit of a bigger forest. So, like this over here. I do really like how these gate spirits turned out. They look so lively, the way they just float around. But I do need to do some other stuff with the animations that maybe sometimes they do a unique animation instead of just looping through the same one. But you won't have as many as this roaming around either. Maybe you'll just have one. The guided fate paradox. But Tish. Anyway, we're back. Okay, bye. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, I forgot you were alive on Christmas. That is okay, that is absolutely okay. We've mostly been working on branches anyway, so you can see the tree here. What we've been doing is painstakingly putting down all of these little planes here, the squares. And in Unity, you can see, well, this is the texture that's being displayed on them at the moment, which is why you see these little branches there. I think this looks quite good, although it does still look a bit bare, but then maybe that's good. Well, when we have undergrowth here, like shrubs and grass as well, then it'll look a lot fuller in here. Also, we'll probably have more trees in the forest, because this is also hills as well. That's another thing. Hello, happy 25th. Yes, happy Christmas. Yeah, so how was your Christmas so far? Did you do anything exciting? Get anything exciting? Or was it a horrendous train wreck of a thing that you just want to get off your chest? Hello, happy holiday. Shadows, did you see my donkey message? Might have missed it. Oh, right. In Paris, maybe more like dilemma. About the donkey who stops that because he can't choose between the 2 identical haystacks. Haystack paradox. No, I did read it. Hiya and happy. Crimbo. Shadows, bear again? How did you know I've already implemented that? Christmas is just like any other day, but with more money lost and more gifts gained. Yeah, I don't generally do the whole gift-giving thing, because to me it seems more like a compulsion, rather than you genuinely wanting someone else to find joy in this particular thing that you wanted to give them, because if that was the entire motivation, well, then you could just give the gift any day. But yeah, it is nice, but it can be more of a compulsion, which is why I generally don't do it. More things gained, I mean. Yeah, more gifts gained. I mean, that was a Freudian slip, really. It is. Yeah, that one with the haystacks. Thanks. He's implemented a bear. Oof. He's implemented a game too. Well, he's about to. Bear left and to the right. Squirrel. Bear left and to the right. Squirrel. Yeah. Buildings are burning to the left of us. Buildings are burning to the right of us. But those fires are out now. Yes. One of the things I did just get... Oh, you did just get Trains 2019, all the Amtrak DLC. Oh, well, congratulations. I got all because the pack was only $11 instead of $50. Nice. Although beware that those DLC items, if you want to upload things onto the DLS that use those, I'm not sure if there could be issues with that. I'm not sure. Just be aware of using payware. I just generally don't use it at all. But yes, that's great. Look at the Wisp. Not Wisp. Gate Spirit. Look at the Gate Spirit. Look at it on its nightly flight to aid the player in this plight. Shining ever so bright. This is a rhyme, is that right? I guess it might be one. Nice. I got it from Steam, but to be sure, it's safe. Wisp? Well, it's basically a wisp. Right. Right. Let's see. What would it look like if I were to add one more branch? Maybe one sort of down here to look, so it looks a bit more like a hand. That might be good. Because I do want to try out Mr. W's suggestion. That's too little. Hopefully not too late. Let's try that. Let's just try that. In the night. Right. I did already rhyme night though. Flying through the night. Again, sorry. That's fine. If you made it directly sideways, it would look like a bonsai tree with no leaves. Yes, you're right. How does this look? Does this look better? Or does it just make it too... No, that doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. It makes it too obvious which ones are the planes and which ones are the branches. Actually, I can just delete the whole layer. There we go. This is the one that I'll use. This image I'll use, at least for now. Oh, right, never mind, Shadis. I wouldn't say so. No, it's too obvious. It's too obvious which ones are the branches, which ones aren't. But wait! Back. Great. There you can see them being flung up into the atmosphere. Up through the atmosphere, up where the air is clear, the wisps fly around. Ah, yes. I'd leave it until Mr. W sees it. You sound like a chicken. Yes, this is definitely better. I don't want it to be obvious, but with the third branch there, it was way too obvious. It was way too obvious which one was the image, the plane, and which one was the 3D model. Actually, let's turn on the lights again. So I'm not really doing Blender right now. So there we go. Do the lights make it look more or less creepy? 1 second. That is the big question. Do the lights make it look more or less creepy? Yeah. So. Right. Let me just read chat. Actually, I want to spawn in a woods. Oh, there's a woods. That's nice. Right. So. Oh, we're 2 minutes to 10, so the stream is going to be over very, very, very soon. Right, so let me just read chat. So right, so chicken. No, that's Bakok. True. Oh, pretty blue wispy wisps. Yes. Let's go fly a wisp. Hey, I'm back. Sorry I took so long. I had to get Christmas dinner. Well, the stream's gonna be over. I'm literally doing the outro now because it's already been 2 hours. So I think I like the trees a little simpler. Not as many branching off branches. Yeah. The simplicity did have some quality to it, but I want them to look a bit more. Well, when they have a bark texture, this will look better because then they will look more realistic, anyways. So, yes. Only 1 hour. Nope, it's been 2 hours. It has been 2 hours. Shades. By the way, with Chicken, I was tagging Mr. W because he said, I know that you meant that. Mr. W, no, he started 2 hours ago. Ah, never mind, my bad. Good. Shades, what was that the Dark Snatcher? Not sure what you mean. I have no idea what you mean. I saw it. No, there is nothing lurking in these woods. Nothing wandering around aimlessly, looking for something. So, anyway, with that, and these pretty lights, a lot of those gasping faces, right. So, yes, that is the end of the stream, the end of the Christmas stream. So, yes, thank you all very, very much for joining me. VC means it. Alright. Vic Uri. That means it was in Sharadise and Kang is our best streamer's language. I see. So, it's been fun. It's been actually quite a lot of fun. So, yes. The stream's over. Gonna do shoutouts, and then if things have accumulated in the chat again, I'll read it again. But if not, then I'll end the stream after that. Well, after I've mentioned a thing. So, yes, shoutouts. Kango Fango. He does OMSI 2 live streams, map building live streams, trains live streams, Extreme Trucker 2 live streams, which are Extreme Trucker 2 is such a great game, so that's really fun. Yes, Slovak Eagle also streams. He streams trains, map development, driving games mostly, that sort of thing. And also have a look at Central Europe, which is a trains map, a huge one. Yes. So, yes, bye. Bye. Keep typing, Shadows, yes. Haha. G-gnhnd. That means I am in Shadows and Kang Fang is language. Sure. So, with that, thanks for the shout out. No problem. Actually, let's just quit this stuff. Actually, save, yes. Don't need Pixelmator. Well, Pixelmator, I'll quit this one. Then I'll quit Pixelmator. Pixelmator, yeah. Not quit OBS right now, but rather quit Unity. It takes a little while. Quit Unity Hub. go over to OBS and go onto the ready screen. So, the 2 hours flew by like nothing. Feels like it was only just 1 hour. Ah, well. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you have fun with branches. Yes. So, thank you all very much for watching. This stream will be archived on YouTube as usual. And once I've actually got Service Pack 2 installed, Trains, Service Pack 2, then we'll do the next multiplayer live stream. However, might still be a little while until I can do that because I need to back up things and do all sorts of stuff with that. But until tomorrow, if you stream tomorrow, start streaming on YouTube, you really should. Why? Why should I? No, I'm genuinely interested. What benefits would YouTube have over Twitch? Then I wouldn't be able to be in the chat. Yeah, that's true. True. I'm just going to quickly wait until, to see if Anthony replies to that. 1 second, let me just make a test. Test! True. I'm just curious what would happen. Oh, in that case, well, no. I'm going to stream on Twitch. I'm going to stay on Twitch. So, probably the same sort of things. Yeah. Shalace, I heard the test. You heard the test? Oh no. The same. And who would join? I don't really think that'd be much of a difference. Anyway. That's it. The stream will be archived on YouTube, so bye.